Hello Taurus, welcome to June. This is your love TarotScope for June. This is Teresa from tarotbyt.com, and I'm going to first I'm going to call in the angels and create sacred space for June, for your June reading. And now we're going to shuffle and find out, what does Taurus need for June? Need to know. What does Taurus need to know? What's going to happen for Taurus this June in love? What does Taurus need to know in love? By the way, while I'm shuffling, thank you everyone for liking my videos, for subscribing, for commenting. I read every single comment and I try to respond, and I appreciate all your support. Thank you. And it's my pleasure to help you with these readings also. So what does Taurus need to know about love for June? What does June hold for Taurus? Okay. I'm still using this same old Morgan Greer deck. I can't seem to part with it. Wow, interesting. I thought about using a different deck this month, maybe next month, but I just love this deck. It's one of my favorites. As you can see, it's so worn out. It's been through the mill. Wow, Taurus, you've got a lot of major cards going on here. Okay, we've got the Magician, the Star, the Five of Wands, the Sun, the Judgment card, the Hangman, the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what's going on. So the Magician, in your present, this is a season of claiming in June for Taurus. The Magician is telling you that you have all the tools you need for success. And you also have the star crossing the center. So you've got this dream that you're trying to achieve. You've been working hard trying to achieve this dream. You have a dream, you have a goal. This is a dream come true month. It could be. If you believe in yourself, you have to use these tools. The Magician is channeling divine energy. He's channeling the power of intention and the power of thought to create what he wants to create in the world. And he's got all the tools on his altar here. The Magician is also about communication. So you're in a good place this month and you have it in terms of communication. So if you're working on a project that involves communication, this is your month, Taurus. Also, if you're in a relationship, you have the power of words on your side. This is the time for you to speak up for what you want and speak up for what you need. And create through proper communication, through intention, through positive thinking. Create this dream that you've been working on, that you've been trying to achieve. Past, you've had the Five of Wands in the past. Five of Wands is about conflict. It's about people. Now, sometimes the conflict can be within, an internal conflict, when you're trying to make a decision and you're not sure which way to go. But it also, when you're working in a group or with another person, it could mean competition or each person wanting to do their own thing, not working as a team, not being on the same page. So you might have been dealing with that kind of energy in the past, where you were working with people and you felt like everything was just too competitive and everything was a struggle. Because this is a struggle. It could mean that the goal that you're trying to achieve, there's a lot of competition around it. So if it's a relationship, maybe you feel like you have to compete with others to get this person. Or you're fighting with this person over petty details, because this can sometimes mean arguing over petty things. And it just seems like the past was full of arguments or conflict with each person. Maybe you're both very strong-willed, and each person wants their way, and you just can't see eye to eye. The Sun card, though, is something that has just recently influenced this question. So maybe in May or just recently, the sun, you've decided, I'm going to give up the struggle. I'm just going to enjoy life. I'm going to focus on doing what I love and not worrying about the competition. I'm going to focus on, okay, if it's a relationship, I'm just going to focus on being with the person and just enjoying the moment and not worrying about where it's going or whether I'm getting my way or not. Just go with the flow. If it's a career situation, the sun gives the power to overcome any problems. So, and you don't have a lot of problems in here, except maybe the Eight of Swords. But whatever conflicts that you've been experiencing, you're going to work at it. You're going to work them out. You're going to overcome the conflict and the tension, and things are going to work out. The sun is going to give you that power. The power of the sun is doing work. It really talks about doing work that you love, honoring that inner child. So if you've been working too hard lately, maybe you need to take some time out and do something fun. Schedule some downtime. Schedule some time where you can honor your inner child and do something fun. And be with someone who is fun. Because this shows that you're with someone who you really enjoy. The Judgment coming up, and you have all these major arcana cards, so this is like a turning point month for you. This is a very significant month. June is going to be a very powerful month for Taurus. You have the Judgment card here. The Judgment relates to freeing yourself of past habits that have been blocking you. Like you may have been self-sabotaging in some way, or you might have been doing things that were really not in your best interest. And so you finally wake up to that. And you wake up to, okay, you know what? Maybe I've been creating my own problems. And maybe my behavior is contributing to the problem. So I'm going to change. I'm waking up and I'm going to change. I want to be more successful in love and in life. So I'm going to work on my habits that I know are working against me. I'm going to work on these personal blocks. You're waking up to the truth about where you need to go and what you need to do. And with the Judgment card, you're also feeling stronger. So you're starting to set boundaries with people. Maybe people are taking advantage of your kindness. You're not going to put up with that anymore. You're going to set boundaries. You're going to say, no, I want more. I don't want to put up with this. I want to be treated properly. I want to be valued. I want to get what I deserve in life. Mars is still retrograde in June, so things may not happen as quickly as you like. And this card, the Hangman, relates to having patience. The Hangman also says, it talks about giving something up for something better. So you might be having to make a decision about moving on, moving away from something that was conflict-ridden and moving towards something that's going to be a lot more in line with who you are, doing work that speaks to you, that fulfills a dream that you've had. So the Hangman is often a time of waiting for things to develop. Maybe you have been waiting, you've been working on some project and you're waiting to see where it's going to turn out, whether it's going to turn out or not. And you might have been isolating yourself too with the Hermit card here. The Hermit's about taking time out to think. Because before you go anywhere, you have to know where you want to go. You have to really have a vision. You have to have a roadmap. You have to think, what do I really need to be happy? This is a card of happiness. And this is a card of thinking about taking time out from socializing, taking time out from relationships, taking some time out to chill. Maybe you've been feeling kind of lonely lately because you haven't really been connecting with friends and loved ones, but you've been thinking about serious issues in your life. Where do I need to go? What do I need to be doing? Who do I need to be with? And it's going to involve leaving some things behind that you may not be happy about leaving behind. But in any case, you're going to be moving to something much better. If you do choose to leave something behind, it's only because it isn't working for you anymore, and it's holding you back. So it's your time. This is the season of claiming. This June, it's time for you to claim what you really want. It's time for you to move toward a dream and to achieve success. And in your environment, this card represents your environment. So you may have been feeling trapped in a certain situation. If it's career, maybe you feel like you're afraid to move out of a job or afraid to move out of a situation that you find is oppressive. You're not growing, you're not going anywhere, you just feel stuck. But you will, you have the energy and you have the ability to break out. You just have to make the decision to do it. And the Three of Wands also shows success coming in. So June's going to be a successful month. You're going to start to see some results. So you've been working on a project or you've been working on things for a while and it seems like everything's been stuck in the mud. June's going to start to see some things coming back. You're going to start to realize, yeah, maybe I am on the right path. And I think you're going to get some real evidence about what direction you need to go in. In a relationship situation, this card could represent someone in your life who feels trapped or imprisoned in some way. They have a lot of fears. It could be someone who feels they can't move. Their options are limited, or they're feeling trapped or imprisoned by life circumstances, and they can't do all the things they want to do, and they're afraid of changing or moving out of their situation. But that's not you. You're not. I think you're ready to move out of your situation. So you may be dealing, but there might be someone in your life who has a lot of fears, and might be resisting whatever you're proposing. So if you're saying, "Hey, come on, let's do this, let's do that," they might be afraid to accept. They're kind of comfortable with their rut, and they're afraid to change. But I think that this reading is really, it's more about life-changing events and you finding, achieving some kind of goal in June. So it may not be so much about relationships as it is about career success, and you finally coming into your ability to value yourself, because the Queen of Pentacles, that's a card of abundance. The Queen is always, she's holding the Pentacles. She's learning how to surround herself with abundance. She's learning how to value her talents, and she's learning how to create abundance in her life. And that's where your focus is going to be in June. How can I achieve a goal, and how can I create more abundance in my life? And it's not just love, but abundance in all areas: career, love, life, friendship, family, whatever it is that you value, you're going to be working hard to achieve it this month. And it may involve, like I said, leaving something behind. So it's really important that you know where you want to go and what you really need for happiness, because you can achieve it this month. And this shows the Queen of Pentacles, that this could be you, and it could also be a king. It doesn't have to be a female, it could be a male. So if a male person is listening to this, if you're a man, it could mean that you finally have faith in your ability and you achieve a long-term goal this month, and you start to see real results this month. And it's going to involve doing work that you love. It's not going to be a chore. You're going to be able to rise above whatever conflicts that you've had in the past, whatever blocks or fears that you've had holding you back. You're going to overcome them in the month of June, and you're going to start to see real results and more abundance. Okay, thank you, Taurus. I wish you luck and love this month of June, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you'd like a personal reading, just contact me on my website and we'll set that up for you. In any case, enjoy the month of June, and I wish you nothing but the best and success. Thank you.